My name is Ryan Levi Plew. We're here at WJ Titan, and this is In the Lab. So today we're going to discuss proper equipment for measurement application. And what that means is, I'm sure multiple people have ran into situations where you measure something on the CMM, you hand it back to the operator grabs a pair of calipers, measures the same distance and says, well, it's good here, how can it be bad on the CMM? There must be something wrong with the CMM. Or vice versa, you check something on the CMM, it fails, they grab a pair of micrometers, they measure with micrometers, and it passes. And we're gonna discuss how that works and what that really means. So calipers really shouldn't be used on anything that has a tolerance tighter than plus or minus 5/1000th of an inch. So 0.005 inches both directions. The reason being is most calipers aren't accurate enough to measure something with that tight of a tolerance just due to its measurement error. Now there are some brands who are more accurate than most generic ones, but it's still just a pair of calipers and the results differ depending on how hard you push on that thimble. Now the same thing with micrometers. Micrometers have a ratcheting stop or a built-in stop, but it's still really under the interpretation of the user on how many ratchets to do, if you really got it on a flat surface, or how hard you actually crank it to get the measurement you want. The CMM has a consistent break force every time that stylus reads a point. Or if you're using an analog scanning head, there are built-in sensors that keep pressure consistent as it really moves around the part. So consistency there is really the name of the game. I can measure something however I want with a pair of calipers. My repeatability on a CMM is gonna be 1 to 2/10 of a thousandth of an inch, so 0.0002 of an inch is the repeatability of my CMM on most measurements. So with that being said, what that really translates into is measurement accuracy and repeatability. The CMM is gonna be a more accurate piece of equipment. It's also gonna be more repeatable. So it's really important to understand what you're measuring, how tight of a tolerance it has, and the accuracy of the piece of equipment you're using, and how repeatable is that measurement to determine a proper measurement system. I know I went over a bunch of things, we talked about different topics from different videos, but it's really just a culmination of understanding that measurement has a science behind it, and you can't just grab a piece of equipment to measure something without really understanding what you're doing. If you guys would like to have a conversation about the material in this video or some of the things that I stated, please don't be afraid to drop a comment below, reach out to myself or one of my team members. We'll gladly have a conversation. Again, my name is Ryan Levi Plew. This is WJ Titan, and we're in the lab.